For those waiting to hear the first policy proposal from 2020 presidential candidate Beto O'Rourke, the time has arrived. The former Texas congressman's campaign has announced a four-part plan to combat climate change, calling it, quote, the greatest threat we face on their website. The policy targets zero carbon emissions for the U.S. by 2050, with a $5 trillion investment over 10 years. The environmental mindset would begin on day one of the O'Rourke White House. As the campaign says, among other steps, the U.S. will rejoin the Paris Climate Agreement, which President Trump, a climate change denier, pulled the country out of in June of 2017. The O'Rourke plan pledges that the first bill his administration would send to Congress will be a, quote, 10-year mobilization of $5 trillion, calling it, quote, the world's largest ever climate change investment in infrastructure, innovation, and in our people and communities. According to the proposal, funding for the plan will come from changes to the tax code, where it says the wealthiest Americans will, quote, pay their fair share, as well as halting tax breaks that are currently given to fossil fuel companies. O'Rourke's plan also sets the goal of working with Congress during his first 100 days in office to pass a, quote, legally enforceable standard for achieving net zero carbon emissions, with a goal of reaching the halfway point by 2030. The O'Rourke climate change policy would also invest in climate-friendly tech by implementing, quote, limited duration, performance-focused tax incentives for companies.